I wanted to speak on this because I wanted to make sure that we all understood the importance of it, because sometimes in this chamber we do really, really big things that change the course of history, like passing the Equal Rights Amendment consecutively in 2 legislative sessions. And sometimes we do things that are quite small, incremental changes that maybe affect a few hundred people in a town or a village in New York. And then sometimes we do things that seem small, but that will actually have huge implications for people in the state of New York. And that's what I think this directory bill will do. But to understand the importance of this bill, it's also to understand what is a doula. And doulas are non-clinical professionals who provide informational, emotional, and physical support to birthing people before they give birth, during the birthing process, and in the postpartum time. And when you look at the statistics of what a doula can mean for someone, they make it so that they decrease the overall cesarean rate, which can be dangerous procedures, by 50%. They can decrease the length of labor by 25%. Anyone who's been in labor knows that 25% is a real positive. And when you think about where we live in New York State and in this country, this is the worst place in the developed world to give birth to a child. Black women are 5 times more likely in New York State to die in childbirth or thereafter. In New York City, they're 9 times more likely. And so when you think about doula care, it truly is life-saving care. The reason why this directory is so important is that it will actually make sure this information is out there, because you can't have doula care without making sure it's accessible to those who need it. But the truth is, our work is not done with this bill. We must also act in this budget session to actually make a Medicaid reimbursement rate for doula care, so that the women and birthing people who need this care the most and who often don't have $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 to spend on it are able to use doula care and to also eventually save their own lives or their babies' lives. With that, I want to say thank you to this chamber, thank you to leadership for seeing the importance of doula care and for pushing this legislation forward. I'm proud to vote aye.